What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Paul. This is the Leeds Therapy. Thank you as ever for stopping by. I really do appreciate it, and I hope you are doing well. On the right-hand side of the screen, you'll see all of my socials. If you just make sure that you give those a follow for me, I would really appreciate it. So with the YouTube side of stuff, just make sure that your notifications are turned on. Obviously that you subscribe. It's free. Make sure you're commenting. Make sure that you're liking the video, hyping the video. If you are listening to the audio version of this, just please make sure that you are liking the audio version as well. Like I said, I'm trying to push the podcast side of things as well. So hopefully we can move that one up so people want to listen to my dulcet tones deeply in their ears, as weird as that feels. So today's video, I just wanted to touch base because I've now reached that point in the season where, as confident as I am about everything, I'm starting to feel a little bit unsure and that I need soothing, that I need to look at things. And we know how I like my statistics, all of that kind of good stuff, and just kind of see where we are with everything and sort of what's going on. So what I thought we would do is, and I'll just pop it up on the screen now, is have a look at the running, the final 4 games of all of the quote-unquote teams that are still in the relegation fight overall. So that is consisting of us, Forest, West Ham and Tottenham. It's weird that it's gotten to this stage in the season and we are still looking to commit to one team that is actually going to be going down. And it's been a strange season. Like I said, I feel confident about us, but we're still in there because it's Leeds, and Leeds could effectively do a Leeds. So what we want to do is, or what I would like to do is just go through teams' injuries and that sort of thing and how they're kind of doing at this moment in time. So let's have a look at us quickly. So we're currently sat on 40 points. Next game's Burnley at home on Friday. We've then got Spurs away. We've then got Brighton as our last home game of the season. And then we have West Ham as our final game of the season away at the London Stadium. I am praying that we get to this game at West Ham and we don't need to worry about anything. And we're pretty much good to go. That's the state of play where I would like to be. So Farke's press conference today, he has said that they're going to be without Gabby for the next 2 games. That's pretty much. I think we kind of knew that after the semi-final. Gruev obviously is injured with the meniscus injury. Biol is a slight doubt, and there's another doubt potential as well. So it's a case of wait and see. They've got a couple of days to train. If one of them trains tomorrow or they train tomorrow, they'll be involved in the game, I would have thought. So we just have to kind of hope and pray that is the case, that they are absolutely fine. With Gabby definitely being out, if Biol makes it, then it'll be Rodon on the right-hand side, Biol in the middle, Strauch, and then Justin will just go to the left-hand side, which I'm comfortable with. Justin has been uber reliable ever since he started, so I've got no issues with that at all. And then we have Spurs away, Spurs at home. Spurs have, I'm trying to think here. Let me see if I can work this one out from a Omen point of view. If you look at Spurs at home, Spurs are the second worst team at home. So we have to take that as a positive. Their last 5 home games, it's 4 losses in a row and a draw. They have picked up 17 points at home all season. They've only won twice. They've drawn 5. They've lost 10. And they've got a -10 goal difference in that. So again, we have to err on the side of caution and hope that that's something that we can go there and get a result. The most important thing is the Burnley game and picking up the 3 points. I think that gets us. I would say that probably, although not mathematically, I would say that gets us over the line. We then have Brighton away. So Brighton are currently. Let me just see. Brighton at home, sorry, not away. So Brighton away are currently sitting 12th. 1-5, lost 5. Sorry, 1-5, drawn 5, lost 7. Their last 3 away games, though, or 5 away games, they're in a decent bit of form. So they've won, drawn, and they've got 1 loss on there as well. in their last 5 games. And then we move on to West Ham, and that is away. So let's just have a quick look and just see where West Ham are sitting. At home, West Ham are sitting 16th in the table. They've won 4, drawn 4. Won 5, drawn 4, lost 8 with a -5 goal difference. They have won their last 2 at home, though. That was 4-0 to Wolves and 2-1 against Everton. So they are picking up a little bit of form in that. Again, hopefully by the time we get to that stage, we won't have to worry about it, so it'll be absolutely fine. Looking at Nottingham Forest, so let me just find them at the moment. So looking at Nottingham Forest, their next game that's the Europa League. Let's just see, upcoming. Sorry, that's where I was, Europa League. So they have Chelsea as their next game, I believe. Excuse me. So, injuries-wise for Forest at the moment, the 2 that they've got out injured, they've got Hudson-Odoi's out with a muscle problem and Murillo's out as well at this current moment in time. So, tough game for them. Chelsea away isn't going to be easy at all. Chelsea might be a bit more resurgent, but they're so schizophrenic, it's really difficult to see how that goes. They've then got Newcastle at home overall. So, again, it's seeing how Newcastle have been faring away from home. Newcastle are going through a bit of a stumbling block. They've lost their last 4 in a row, which isn't great. So Newcastle away from home are sitting 16th in the table. Last 5, they've won, lost, won. So it's anybody's guess which way that's going to go. However, with that being said, Forest at home are currently sat 17th in the table, and they lost their last home game as well. So, again, just seeing how those might actually pan out. Again, you just have to wait and see. They've then got Manchester away from home. So let's have a quick look. Manchester are currently sat 4th away from... no, that's home, isn't it? They've currently sat 3rd at home. 1, lost. Oh, yeah, that loss was to Leeds. Oh, shame. And then won the last one against Brentford 2-1. And then their last home game of the season is against Bournemouth at home. So let's have a quick look. So at home, so Bournemouth away. Bournemouth have won their last 2 games away, actually, in fairness. They've beat Arsenal and then beat Newcastle 2-1. Bournemouth are a very, very good organised side. So not intently too bad. It's not a lot to worry about. West Ham currently set on 36 points. Their next game is against Brentford. And that is an away game. That's on the 2nd of May. Now, Brentford aren't doing fantastic at the moment. Their last 5 Premier League games, they've drawn 4, lost their last game in that. But also as well, in terms of players that Brentford have got out, Carvalho, Henderson, Henry, and Janelt, are all out for that game. So that might make it a little bit easier for West Ham. But with that being said, West Ham currently, in terms of their overall play away from home, West Ham away from home are sat 14th. They have won 4, drawn 5, lost 8. They lost their last away game. Oh, sorry, I'm in the wrong one there. They drew their last away game, so they lost 2-0 at Arsenal, and then they drew 0-0 against Crystal Palace. They've then got Arsenal at home. That's a biggie. I'm going to need Arsenal to step up to the plate and win that game, please. Stop bottling stuff. Remember that you are one of the best teams in the Premier League. Sort yourselves out, please. That would be greatly appreciated. They then have, obviously, Newcastle away, as I've mentioned. So Newcastle at home this season are currently sat 12th. Although, with that being said, in their final 5 games, they've only won once in their last 5 games, and they've lost the other 4. So Newcastle are on this really bizarre, drop down the table. So much so that if we beat Burnley and win by enough goals on Friday, we can go above Newcastle, which is it's absolutely nuts the way that one works out. Then finally, we move into Spurs. Now, I've said this before, and I will continue to say it. If it wasn't for bad luck, Spurs would have no luck whatsoever at all. They play on the 3rd of May, and they're playing against Aston Villa away. Away in the season, or away, Tottenham are currently sat away from home. They're currently sat 7th overall. So they have won 6, drawn 5, lost 6. However, their last 5, they've lost 3. They won the last one against Wolves away, but everybody's beating Wolves, so I wouldn't read too much into that. Now, the issue that Tottenham are going to have overall is the sheer number of injuries that they've got. And it is not looking good. Not only have they got Ben Davies out, not only have they got Udogie out, not only have they got Vicario out, not only have they got Kudus out, not only have they got Sarr out, just after last weekend alone, they now also have Xavi Simons out with a cruciate ligament injury, and they also have Solanke out, who has got a tear in his hamstring and is probably going to be out for the remainder of the season. And that is horrifically bad for them when you think about it. So they've got Aston Villa away. They're then against us at home. They then have to go to Chelsea away, so that's going to be a London derby. Are Chelsea going to be up for that one? We'll have to wait and see. And they then have Everton at home. And then that's interesting. I'm just wondering, actually, what Everton's away form is like, actually. So let's have a look there. Everton are the 5th best. I didn't realise this. Everton are the 5th best team away in the league this season. They've won 7, drawn 4, lost 6. And their last 5 is 1. So that's 2-1 against Fulham, 3-2 against Newcastle. They lost 2-0 to Arsenal. They drew 2-2 with Brentford. And then, obviously, as we mentioned, they lost 2-1 away to West Ham. So the run-in is, I would say, out of everybody in terms of running now, we don't have the easier fixtures, we have the more favourable fixtures. That's the way that I would look at it. The fixtures that are there are more favourable towards us, in my humble opinion. I think the team that has the worst fixtures is, I think West Ham's next 3 could be quite brutal. Could be quite brutal. Spurs, just with their injuries, I'm really concerned about Spurs. I mean, they've got to go. They have to go away to Villa and they have to go away to Chelsea as well. And without certain talisman within that squad to try and help them out. And I've never known a season like it where teams just get continually decimated with injuries like Spurs have this season. I genuinely feel for them because it's just so bad. So I keep saying this, I keep talking about it. It is completely in our own hands. The thing that we just need to focus on is every single game at a time. Take every game in isolation and go and do the job that we need to go and do. So that starts with this Friday, 8 o'clock, under the dusky lights at Ellen Road against Burnley, who are relegated because we're all fighting for one place now. I think if we win against Burnley, that puts us in very, very, very good stead. And then the bare minimum that Tottenham have to do is they have to go to Aston Villa away and they have to win if we win. Obviously it's the bare minimum that they have to do because we then stretch it back to 9 points before they play. And that puts us a further 7 points ahead of West Ham. I've got a feeling that this weekend could be quite pivotal in the way that this season is going to pan out. And that's why for me, yes, I want a bit of a performance, but at the same time, I don't care about the performance. I want the points. I just need the points on the board so I can relax a little bit more, and then I don't have to keep looking at things like this to work out how I feel about how we're playing and stuff. So I just wanted to do a quick running video, just give you the information, disseminate it a little bit, make of it what you will, take it wherever you want to take it. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Make sure you're liking the video. Make sure you're hyping the video. Please, 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 if you haven't subscribed yet, please do subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything, and make sure your notifications are turned on. We are on the road to 5K. We are going to get there at some point soon, hopefully. Also, the audio side of stuff, if you are listening to the audio, just make sure that you're liking the audio for me. Again, that would be greatly appreciated. Take care of each other. Most importantly, please take care of yourself. I will see you very, very soon. I will have a preview video that will be going up tomorrow afternoon, so just keep an eye out for that one. Ladies and gentlemen, I thank you for your time as always. It's much appreciated. Take care. Cheers.